every version of Maya has a folder located on your computer that has all your settings for that current version of Maya. So what we're going to do here is we're going to show you how to reset those settings so we can start from new in case anything should happen with your Maya, or even if you needed to transfer your Maya to another computer. To start off with, we're going to actually go into our Finder. Oh, before I go into that, you'll notice I do have a shelf with all these different types of settings. So when I go to the new one, you'll see these will be wiped out. So now we go into our Finder and we're going to click up on the Go menu. And we're going to go into Go to Folder. Now you'll have nothing in here to start off with, or if you do have something, erase it. And we're going to hit the tilde key, and that's Shift and right above Tab. It'll be this little symbol right here. And then if you hit Tab after this, you'll notice that it'll autocomplete, so it does a front slash. On the Macs, there are front slashes that separate the folders. Then we're going to type in lib, L-I-B, and if you let it go for a second, it will autocomplete, or you can hit Tab again, which you're going to do at this point, and it'll do another forward slash. That's how you know you got the right path so far. So we're going to be tilde, library, and then we're going to type preferences, which this one's going to need a little assistance to us because it's not preference panes, it's actually preferences, like that. And when I hit Tab, you'll see it front slash and auto completes. If it doesn't actually autocomplete, then you have something wrong with your spelling and you can go back and start again. Now we're going to type in auto. You actually don't have to put uppercase letters, it will do that for you. And hit Tab, and that's where we want to be. So it's tilde, libraries, preferences, Autodesk, and we hit enter. Okay, so now we're in that folder, and you can even see the path. I'm going to drill down so it's in that path. And this is our Maya folder right here. Now, this is all our settings currently in every version of Maya and all our other basic folders. So we have 2015 on mine, 14, and if I run 13, you'll see 13 pop up here. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take this Maya folder. Before this, I'm going to close down Maya. I'll take a second. Okay, there we go. And I'm just going to take this Maya folder and drag it out into my desktop. Now what I've done is I've removed the whole environment. So if you've had problems with your perspective view or your little like cube to navigate through your perspective view or different views isn't there, this will restore everything back to the factory defaults of Maya. So now when I open up Maya, you'll see another Maya folder pops up. But now the Maya folder only has 2015 because this is the version of Maya that I'm opening at this current point. So I'll have to drag it back over here and make sure our settings are good. There we go. And all our settings are going to go back to their basic or normal settings. I'm just trying to navigate. It's still popping up all the original settings. So the menus for, you know, how this is the first time you've used Maya and everything like that. They're actually all on my other screen. See, like this one here, and we can exit these out. I don't want to start this up. That's okay. And I don't want to start this up. That's good. Now, the reason why we're doing this is that so in case you had any settings you set for the rigging side in an earlier class, they'll be all recessed and flushed out, and we can start a new one here. Now, we're in no way losing our last version of Maya, because if I close down Maya and open up our Finder, I can delete this Maya or save this one as another version. I'm actually going to delete it. Then I'm going to take my Maya and move it back in there. And now when I reopen Maya, all the settings are going to be reinstated from the last version. So if I put this on a thumb drive, I'll be able to transfer this version of Maya to another computer, possibly to a lab computer or to another laptop, to make sure everything exactly set up the way it's supposed to. And you'll see when we come back into it, the menu, my original menu, my custom menu will be here, or shelf. And everything is back to its original state. So this is going to be one of the first things you're going to need to do to make sure that our settings, we're going to move it off to the other folder and we're going to reset everything. I just wanted to show it's not a damaging system.